Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Relocate. Today we are nestled in a deep southeast corner pocket of the west side of Vancouver, nestled between Dunbar and Kerrisdale, Quilchena and Arbutus. Today we're in a neighborhood, as you can see around me, with 99% single-family detached homes still, maybe a thing of the past soon. We have 33rd and McDonald as the only commercial hub of the neighborhood, where you'll also find not only those commercial necessities, but the few townhomes and condos we do have in the neighborhood. Today on episode 8, we are visiting Mackenzie Heights. Our Mackenzie Heights western border runs along Blenheim Street. We hit our southern border at West 37th Avenue. Our eastern border begins at Larch Street, continues down Puget Drive, jogs slightly to the west at West 29th, and continues north down Quesnel Drive to West 25th Avenue or West King Ed as our northern border. So for the history of Mackenzie Heights, once known as the Uplands area to the Arbutus Vancouver neighborhood, Mackenzie Heights was actually the first developed area of the Arbutus Vancouver community. And those middle-class homes were started and really took place in the first wave of construction between 1912 and 1930 up in this neighborhood. So the development here was mainly pushed by a westward growth pattern, kind of dictated by people wanting to find residence outside of the growing city core here in downtown Vancouver. And just due to its availability of land at the time, it was that prime spot of the Uplands to get those bigger middle family homes moving. So a bit more on the history here. The neighborhood was named after Sir Alexander Mackenzie, who was a Scottish-Canadian explorer slash fur trader, naturally, back in those days. He first came to fame being the first gentleman to overland cross the lands of Canada here to get to the Pacific, which was achieved in 1793, where he just missed Captain Vancouver by a smidge, 48 days here on the lands of Vancouver. Traditionally, and still today, the architectural type of homes that we see here mainly are the Tudor style and the Craftsman style, and of course modern renditions of both. Big aspects that brought people up here back then were the large lots, large garden plots on each lots, and the target market for this area at the time was really that burgeoning upper middle class group of people looking for a respite away from the bustling city activity. So for amenities here, we have 3 parks. We have the biggest of the 3, which is Balaclava Park, a childhood local, if you will, where we are right now. And we've got Park Site on Quesnel and Park Site on Trafalgar. And that little park site on Trafalgar is a hidden gem, in my opinion, the perfect place to have a sunny afternoon picnic with kids. Now for schools. Now there's no actual schools physically within the bounds of Mackenzie Heights here. However, we do have some overlapping catchments for the area, of course. So for high schools, you are applicable to PW, which is Prince of Wales High School, or Point Grey High School, which is up in Kerrisdale. Of course, for elementary schools, you've got Kerrisdale Elementary, Trafalgar Elementary catchment, both of those being French immersion. And last but not least, Kitchener Elementary. Okay guys, now for the real estate section. Mackenzie Heights, current active listings, we have homes as low as 2.7 million and as high as 8.8 million, with lot sizes as small as 4,300 square feet all the way up to 8,000 square feet. And the sales in the last 24 months, we've got starting points at 1.8 million, all the way up to 7 million, with lot sizes 3,900, as big as 9,200 square feet. Okay guys, there you have it. That's episode 8 of the Relocate series. If you have any questions regarding real estate here in beautiful Mackenzie Heights, contact me at the details below. We'll see you next time.